Hi guys, this is Pratap here. Now we are going to learn about SSH configuration, right? So we will be knowing about SSH. Earlier we have learned about Telnet. Now we'll be learning about SSH. So first of all, in order to configure that SSH secure socket cell. So SSH, that port number is 22. So it's secure and faster also. Alright. So now how you will configure the SSH. Alright. So if you want to configure that SSH, first we'll be doing, we have to enable SSH on Cisco either router or switch, whatever device you are planning to do. I mean SSH. Second, we will be doing, we have to put the password, set the password, alright, for SSH access. So number 3, enable password encryption. So you are going to enable the password encryption. So now number 5, we are going to add users, add user name and the password. Add username and the password. So these are the features that you are going to configure. Okay, fine, no problem. So this is the router that we have, and this is the switch we have. So already in a switch we have configured that telnet. Let me do configuration on this SSH configuration on the router. So how we'll be doing it? So before you going to do that SSH configuration, so you have to change the name of the router. What is the default name? You have to change it. So it's a router. You can give some name. Let's say you can change the name, host name R1, right? Then you will be configuring the domain name. So the domain name is like this: IP domain, IP domain, and then name. Let's say you are giving network net. You can put anything. Now you will be giving that password for the encryption, that you can see it here. For the encryption we have set some password SSH access. So you will be giving here crypto key generate, crypto key generate, and then RSA, that is the encryption. And you know once you'll be giving it how many bits of encryption you want to make. So it's starting from 512. So you can make it 1024, even you can make it 2048, even above. So how is the encryption method it will be? So that is up to you, right? So next, these are the things we have done. Now what we will be doing it, you'll be giving that command. I mean, we will be creating the username and password. You see how we are doing. Username, let's say John, or let's say username Pratap, P capital, okay, and then password PRATAP. So username and password we have created. Then you go here, line VTY 0, 4 or 5, whatever. You'll give the command login local. Then you can give this transport input SSH. Then we'll be giving that command IP SSH. Okay, you come out from here, exit, and give that command IP SSH version 2. Fine. So then what all command we have done? So first we have given one name, that is domain name. Then we have given cryptocurrency generate RSA. Once we have given this command, then we have aligned the bits, and then we have given that we have created that username and password. Then we have given line VTY04 login local transport input SSH. Now IP SSH version 2. Alright, so that means we have done with the configuration. Now if you want to put some security in the sense, if somebody is giving a wrong SSH password, couple of more times, so they should get denied. So how you will be doing it? So that is very easy. So the command is IP SSH and then authentication retires 4. If you give 4 time wrong password, so it will be log you out. Also I want to put IP SSH timeout. Let's say 120 second. After 120 second it should be log out. Now if you write WR, so this configuration will saved. Do WR, so configuration is going to be saved there. Alright, now we'll be going to that do okay, so you will be going to that another machine in the sense you will be going here. This is the Windows. Let it get start. In between I want to show you something. Okay, so in between I will show you the command show run pipe include SSH. So I want to show you that SSH command. Now you see this is that SSH IP SSH authentication retires IP SSH version, and if you give that show run, and it will show you all that configuration. Let me show you up. So now you can check it here, host name. So then you can check it domain name. So you can see here username and password. Then you can check that IP address with the interface. Okay, now you can see line VTY 04 password Cisco login local transport input SSH. Okay, so this is the way we have seen that entire configuration. Now we will be going here and we will check it. In between we can do one thing, we can go to switch and we can try where we can uh, able to take access from the switch to router with the help of SSH. So SSH -L, then username is Pratap, P-R-A-T-A-P, and then IP address 10.10.10.10.1. Now see, it's asking for the password. What is the password? Pratap, P-R-A-T-A-P. Now see, you are inside the router. That means sitting at switch, I'm able to access the router. Same way we will be able to do from the uh, Windows machine also. So it's just coming up. Just have a look. So enter command is like this. Let me write the command for you in till the time system comes up. So here is the command I'm writing here in this space. Let's say this is your router 1. Okay, so from the beginning how you will write, you will be typing en, then you will be typing conf space t, then you will be typing there IP, like you will be going to interface, and let's say G by 0 by 0. In your case, what is the interface will give like that. Then IP address like 10.10.10.10.10.1, and then subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Then you'll give that command no shut that. Then we'll be giving the command IP domain name and then domain name. So in that my case I have given network raid.net, right? Then what we have done, we have generated the crypto key, CRYPTO crypto key generate. Okay, RSA. So then you'll give enter, and then how many bits of encryption you want. Let's say if you want 2048, you can do that. Then what you will be doing, you will be creating username, let's say Pratap, password Pratap. Done. Once you're done with this, then we'll be coming to uh, another mode, and you will type here line VTY 04. Then you can give here login local. Then we'll be giving transport input SSH. Done. Then you will give exit and come out. Once you will come in that exit, and then you will be giving the command IP SSH version 2. Once you done with that IP SSH version 2, and then you will be giving authentication mode. So that is IP SSH authentication retires let's say 3. After 3 attempts it will be retiring. So then IP SSH timeout IP SSH timeout, let's say 120. Done. Then exit, and that's all. This is the way you will be doing configuration. So these all will be the command for you for enabling SSH either on router, either on switch. In firewall there is bit different. Once we'll be doing in the firewall configuration, we will be doing it. In fact, in this series that I mean in the channel, it will be there. Anyways, now I think that Windows came up. Yes, it's up. Now we will be putting the credential. So once we did it, put the credential. So we are inside the machine. So guys, if you want to connect from this Windows machine, so you will be putting this command. So command is, you have to first go to C drive. I mean we have to open the command prompt, and then let's say this is your command prompt open, and then you'll type SSH minus L, and then you will be giving the username. Then you will be giving IP address 10.10.10.1, because you can see here IP address of this is 10.10.10.1. Once you'll give enter, it will ask for the credential. Once you'll put the credential, it will have, you can have access. Let me show you. If you want to access, let's say this is the switch, right? From here I want to have access to the router with the help of SSH. So SSH minus L, then username, that is PRATAP, and then 10.10.10.1. Now it will ask you for that password. So once you'll put the password credential, immediately same way you will be having the access. Now you will put that password, give enter, so you can able to access in the router. See, it was there in the switch, you have put the credential, and then you went to the router. So if you want to have access, so you give it. Now see, you are inside the router. So this is the way you can do the SSH configuration. Let's say you have your machine here. So if you want to open, you open here, and then you will be going to the command prompt and give the same command, and after that it's going to work there. Alright guys, so that is all about the things. So if you having any questions, so you can go to this networkgrade.net, and then you will be coming down, and then you put your comment here, and with your name and email ID. So after that, if it is something that I need to send you, like file or something, if when you'll be putting your details with email ID, so I will be attaching the things and I will send it to you. Alright, thank you, have a good time.